So let's look at the IRISCapture Pro for Invoices installation. IRISCapture Pro for Invoices comes on two different CDs. We have the demonstration CD and the full production CD. Now with the demonstration CD, you have some demonstration databases installed, and these demonstration databases come with our images. You can't actually process other images than those images. With the demonstration CD, you can see the entire process from beginning to end. With the full production CD, we can actually run in two different modes, evaluation and full. Now the difference between the two is whether or not you got plugged in the Wibu key. Wibu keys are a protection mechanism for a software. If you have the Wibu key plugged in, you have the full version. If it's not plugged in, you have the evaluation version. With the evaluation version, you can treat any images that you want, but you can have certain limitations in the export. You're going to be missing some of the data. You will, however, be able to see all of the results within the validation. Now we've got two types of installations. We've got a desktop installation and a client-server installation. With a desktop installation, we install everything on a single PC, so the whole workflow functions on that PC. With a client-server installation, we split the software across PCs. So on a server, you'll have all of the databases and the database manager, and the client stations, you'll have ICP and all its products, which will be connecting to that central server. Now, the Wibu keys protect our software. On those Wibu keys, you'll have volume licensing. This volume licensing will control the number of invoices you'll be treating a year. And there are different pricings according to the volume. The counting is per invoice, it's not per page. So if we treat 100 invoices of each 3 pages, we're counting 100, not 300. The counter is reset automatically every year at the same date of first use. So if I start using my ICP in March 2008, it will be reset for March 2009 and reset again March 2010 and so on. So the volume licensing is per year and reset every single year. So you have that license for life. The Wibu key can contain both the ICP and the Studio licenses. We'll see later that the Studio is actually another product. So we can put both on the same key if we want. We can also put some other licenses such as IRISPDF on it. Now the ICP license, there are actually two types. There's the full and there's the additional workstation. We'll go into more detail on that later, but that's to do with the client-server installation. Now for the minimum system requirements, well, minimum requirements is 700 MHz, 256 MB of RAM. Minimum recommended, 2 GHz, 512 MB of RAM. Now we all know that the faster the computer, the faster it will process the documents. So have a decent sized computer. The installation footprint is about 300 MB. Now that's installing the entire program along with all of the databases. Now you'll need to provide some extra hard disk space for your actual projects. That is, ICP is going to be treating images, so it needs to store those images and is going to be delivering XML files and output. So make sure that you have an adequate hard disk space. Next, we recommend a 17-inch screen for validation. The larger the screen is, the easier it will be for validation. Where the users will actually be looking at images of invoices to do the validation, and the easier they have to read the information, the easier it will be and the faster for the validation. Now the certified operating systems are Windows 2000, Windows XP and Vista. In reality, software will probably run on other operating systems such as Windows 98 and NT.